In Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door in the Nintendo Switch, there has been a very active modding community with many different mods and projects that are currently in development. This video took a little longer than the previous ones because I really wanted to showcase all of the different things and tell you about all of the different possibilities that are involved with modding this game. So let's talk about all of those today. First things first, just like with the Origami King, there is a mod store that you can use to download the Thousand Year Door mods directly to your Nintendo Switch. It's the exact same one as what's used with the Origami King. Plus, you can use Spira to download larger mods such as mod packs directly to your Switch as well. Links to these will be in the description below, so you can get up and running with any of these mods today. And of course, if you want just general knowledge on modding these games, visit the Paper Mario Technical Knowledge Base so that way you can get information on how to mod Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door or any of the games featuring Paper Mario. There is a lot of information about these games, about the file systems, about how the games works, and this is constantly being updated with new discoveries. Now let's talk about some mods. So there are a ton of mods that have been created for this game since its release, and there are plenty over on Game Banana for you to check out now. So the link to that is also in the description. But I'm just going to check out a few and show you what the community has been into. So first off, this is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Retextured Edition. This is a mod for the game that retextures it and gives it a whole new look. I really like the colors that were chosen here, as it really makes the game stand out and look a little different. It kind of reminds me of Super Mario World, where once you got through the Star Road, you could revisit the world, but it looked much different. And it's kind of the same here. As you can see, the grass here is red instead of green like it usually is. We have some Koopas with different shell colors, and I think Boggly Woods is one of the best looking areas. Next is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Encore. Now this is a mod that overhauls a lot of the game. So you have many battle changes, item changes, badge changes, a whole lot of different things with this mod, and this is a good way to revisit the game but with much more of a challenge. It's not a typical hard mode, nothing like that. However, there's a lot of different changes that have been made to the game, and you can see a lot of different types of enemies, and there's a lot of things that are currently being changed as well. It's still in active development, so I recommend giving this a try today. Now, there are also plenty of other mods that allow you to change Mario into a different character. So this one here is Paper Luigi The Thousand Year Door. This changes the game so that way you can play as Luigi throughout the entirety of the game instead of just Mario. With these character mods, modders have taken extra special care in making sure that the player characters have the same animations needed that Mario typically would use. I think this is a nice way to revisit the game with a subtle yet nice approach. There's also a playable Dupless mod. This mod changes your character to Dupless and even changes the character model if you change the costume badges. Plenty of new animations were given to Dupless so that way he would work. And there's even a playable Toadette mod. So yes, there are plenty of different ways that you can change the player character into whoever you want. Now, what about other characters? So this is a mod that changes all of the characters outside of Mario into Vivian. So if you wanted a showcase of exactly what all different things you can do, I think this is a pretty good one. Okay, let's talk technical. Now, if you've played the original game on the GameCube way back then, you know that the feel of the game is much snappier than the newer one. So here's a mod that actually makes the battle UI much faster, much more snappy, much more responsive, and honestly should have been there from the beginning in my personal opinion. There's also some changes to specific items such as Power Bounce. Power Bounce had a different timing than the original that was changed to fit the game's 30 FPS. So now this way it's unnerfed, it's uncapped, and it works closer to the original. And I believe there are 2 different versions that you can choose, so that way you can use Power Bounce however you'd like it. So all of those were some pretty great mods, but I want to take this part of the video to really talk about and showcase just how much we can really do with modding this game. So we can change character models, we can change items, we can even import maps. This is an imported map directly from the Origami King, which I've shown off these kind of things before. But you can really create nearly anything in the game. We even have some edits to scripting that is possible now. So if you were looking to make some custom events or custom items or custom enemies, for example, not everything is possible yet. It's still very, very, very early. However, there is still a lot that you can do. It just takes some time and creativity, and the community is constantly talking amongst each other, sharing information, trying out different things. So this is definitely plenty that you yourself could really get into if you want to make your own custom Paper Mario experience. Here recently, and one of the reasons why it took a while to get this video out, we are now able to add custom NPCs, items, enemies, objects, plenty of things to the game without replacing anything. So I took that opportunity to do a couple things. So first things first, I imported the Origami Goomba from the Origami King, and this is a completely unique NPC. It does not replace the regular Goomba. And I even imported Bobby directly from the Origami King as well. Now, there seems to be, and I don't want to confirm anything, but there seems to be a possible way for us to increase the partner count, but I haven't found exactly how to do that just yet. But the model and everything is completely standalone. It does not replace Bobbery's model at all, but I did switch what model he uses just for this video. So yes, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door modding is extensive. There is a lot going on right now. There's a lot of opportunity, and there's a lot of possibilities as well. There are people making character mods. There are people doing custom art. There are people recreating the Paper Mario 64 characters to fit within the Thousand Year Door. So if this is something that you yourself are interested in doing, please visit any of the links in the description below to get started. There is a lot going on, and you definitely don't want to miss any of it. So with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see anything more with any of these games, please let me know what you want to see. And if you have any ideas of what I should create, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching.